Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. Young Thug's legal dispute has been getting titles unfurled with exciting bends in the road that you could anticipate from a high-stakes show as opposed to a genuine preliminary having to deal with serious Rico penalties. The scenes from his court fights have been nothing shy of surprising, from stunning declarations to unforeseen improvements. Every second feels like it's been lifted directly from a film script as we plunge further into the bedlam and contention encompassing perhaps rap's most persuasive figure. It's hard not to be snared by the unusualness of what comes straight away, so how about we get into a portion of these extraordinary minutes from Youthful? Yet again, Thug's continuous lawful adventure demonstrates that reality can be more abnormal and convincing than fiction. We should discuss a second that had everybody talking in October 2022. A notable craftsman related to YSL was back in court for his third effort to get bail. You could feel the strain all around as the appointed authority declared his choice: no bail for Gunana. Once more, this choice didn't agree with numerous people in the court, probably Gunna's companions and fans, prompting a rush of disheartened sighs and hints of skepticism filling the room. However, the appointed authority, Euro Glanville, wasn't having any of it. He set some hard boundaries, not too far off, and noticed everybody that in the event that they couldn't hold their feelings within proper limits, they were allowed to leave, yet he didn't stop there, he caused it. So clear any explosions, and he'd have the disruptor captured on the spot. It was a strained second, exhibiting exactly how high the stakes were and the way in which feelings were running high among Gunna allies, yet as of now I find no adjustment of conditions that would permit me to or move me from changing the altering my perspective as to bond, and on the off chance that anyone's in the exhibition and you can't in any case control yourself or in any case make you neat to offer any fitting remarks, then you can leave as of now. No mischief will come or nothing else will happen except for, in the event that you stay in this court and endlessly make any eruption I'll have. You captured next. We have the opportunity when the court seen something straight out of an unusual, unexpected development. In December 2022, Young Thugs appeared in court. Interestingly, since being captured in May of that year, his legal counselor was there to squabble over proof from a past capture, wanting to get it thrown out. However, things went off in a strange direction when they attempted to set up a Zoom call for different legal counselors to participate in. Unexpectedly, a video streaked on them. A screen so that everybody in the court might be able to see total with a message yelling "Free Young Thugs." It appears somebody figured out how to sneak this stunning video onto the Zoom feed, leaving court authorities in a furor. To close it down, this occurrence added an unimaginably wild section to the all-around sensational procedures of Young Thug's preliminary. Something occurred in court that you don't typically have the foggiest idea, and perhaps, I'll say thank heavens you don't for the most. Part C, since there was this pre-preliminary hearing for Young Thugs, and it was about proof concealment, which we'll get into in a second, when out of nowhere, an explicit video sprung up on the court screen. I accept this was all an occurrence during a Zoom meeting with other lawyers. Now the court was encountering specialized troubles before. Yet, I don't think anybody anticipated that a bare person should spring up with a message that said "Free Young Thugs." One more bend in the adventure came when a video spilled showing Junana in court taking his supplication bargain only hours after his delivery from prison in December 2022. While caught in court, the Atlanta rapper was seen concurring with the examiner's proclamations with respect to YSL's supposed crimes. YSL is a music mark and a group, and you have individual information that individuals or partners have carried out violations in encouragement of the posse, to which heavy weapons specialist answered with a straightforward "yes, ma'am." Following this, a heavy armament specialist was liberated in the wake of entering a proposition request for a racketeering charge connected with the YSL RICO case, regardless of the supplication. Heavy weapons specialist lawyer Steve Sato rushed to explain that his client didn't deceive Young Thugs or some other YSL individuals as a feature of his request bargain. This improvement added one more layer of intricacy and interest to the continuous lawful show encompassing the YSL. Aggregate the arrangement that set Gunna free, a significant advancement in a colossal racketeering case. Atlanta-conceived rapper Gunna, whose given name is Sergio Kitens, made an arrangement with investigators and left the Fulton Region Prison late this afternoon. Al Gunana will not need to stand preliminary right on time 1 year from now with rapper Young Thugs and multiple dozen different respondents who investigators say were essential for a racketeering conspiracy. However, Gunna believes everybody should be aware that, while he made an arrangement with Examiners he won't need to affirm against any of the others. Then we have an occurrence during the jury determination in January 2023 that left everybody in mistrust not too far off in the court of medic. Asian exchange between young thugs and one of the co-defendants was discovered on camera unfurling under the full concentration's eyes of the BFS. As the subtleties arose, it was uncovered that during the procedures, what seemed, by all accounts, to be a hand-to-hand drug trade occurred between young thugs and his co-defendant Adams, as per the investigators. Adams moved toward Hooligan, who was sitting with his legal counselor, and tactfully passed a copy of each coed into his hand when a delegate saw and faced them. Hooligan gave over the pill to the specialists without obstruction. However, the astonishment didn't stop there. Upon additional review, agents found more booty on Adams, including puree pot and tobacco. These things were cleverly enclosed by plastic and concealed in the midst of food flavors, an endeavor to mask the unmistakable smell of the cannabis. This brassy demonstration in a high-profile preliminary added one more surprising section to the continuous adventure of the ISL preliminary. What happened? This is the video we got from the court to investigate. In the part we featured, you see the man strolling up to watch for this trade, which is not too far off as per the court movement. Young Thug's kindred litigant, Caliph Adams, passed parrot to Young Thug's dishonest court. Adams is carrying out life punishment for homicide. Just after what you saw, the court records say policing moved in to look through Adams, who opposed it, yet when they looked through him, the archives say they found more booty, including Perque Mary Jane and tobacco, all enveloped by plastic and food flavors to cover the smell and one more. Astounding turn of occasions inside the YSL. Rico preliminary adjudicator Glenville clarified that he keeps tight control over everything in his court, prompting a potential member of the jury to learn an extreme example. In April 2023, recognized as Hearer 2004, this individual faced a 3-day prison sentence for recording court procedures, a serious break from court convention. Regardless of her endeavor to make sense of the fact that she had erased the video before long recording it, authorities found the clasp in the late erased organizer of her cell. She guaranteed obliviousness, expressing that it was her most memorable jury obligation summons and that she was uninformed, so shooting was restricted anyway. Glenville was not influenced by her protection and was given a prison sentence, highlighting the gravity of observing court guidelines and the outcomes of not doing so. This episode fills in as an unmistakable sign of the significance of complying with court guidelines, adding one more layer of show to the continuous judicial procedures. Regarding the reason why you ought not be held in irresolved scorn for abusing the court's caution against an inappropriate jury. Conduct explicit live streaming of the jury choice cycle on Friday. Walk the 17th of 2023. Do you review that? And I will incorporate that as a duplicate of the following court show altogether. That is your notification. That we gave you, so you are right now in time. Oh, hi, is there any good reason why I shouldn't hold you in that frame of mind in one more curve inside the YSL preliminary that occurred in April 2023? The court was tossed into tumult when protection lawyer Anastasio Menendez, addressing YSL co-defendant Miles Farlow, also known as Lil Miles, was captured directly in the town hall. The charges against him carrying booty into the town hall and hurting an official. The episode unfurled, while as per reports, Menendez was found with solution pills that weren't in their unique holder while in court in a surprising heightening. He then tossed his mobile phone at a representative, prompting his capture. He had to deal with penalties, including 2 counts connected with the pills, 1 count of check, and 1 count of basic battery against a policing official. Following this unforeseen occasion, Judge Glenville pursued the choice to isolate Miles Farley from the continuous YSL preliminary planning for a different preliminary sometime in the future. This choice leaves 13 litigants, including Young Thugs, to keep having to deal with preliminary for racketeering penalties, the capture of a lawyer for such serious offenses inside the court. Subscribe Apple World for more videos.